What's up guys, it is Suplex Neck here, back again for another video, and today we've got a little different type of video. We've got some matches that I would like to see happen in the WWE, or more like feuds, because some of these matches have happened in the past and I just really want to see them again and go for like have a few matches, have a nice little feud. So without further ado, let's get on with the first match, and the first match is a Shield triple threat match for the Universal Championship. Now I know they had this triple threat match before, but I feel like they were holding back, waiting for a WrestleMania or SummerSlam match, and I still have hope that they will one day do this at WrestleMania in the main event. And if they did, this would have very good build. It would be a great match. Everyone would love to see this match, and I for one am one of those people. And the next match is also a triple threat match. It is a New Day triple threat match. Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Big E, all fighting against each other. Now this would be an awesome feud. They could do so many different things with this, and yeah, it just would be a fun match. They could make it serious, they could make it funny, they could make Big E like turn into a dominant heel. They could just go through them all. But if they did do this, I feel that Xavier's career would kind of fall down the drain, and Kofi's career probably would fall down the drain too, because I'm not sure how many people want to see another singles run from Kofi. But yeah, a New Day triple threat match would be awesome to see. And up next is Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy. I know they've had a WrestleMania match at WrestleMania 25, but they did not have one as broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero. Imagine that. The broken Hardys going one-on-one at WrestleMania. The crowd's chanting delete, obsolete. This match would be pretty cool to see, because Hardys, they've had a few matches before in the past and they were really good, and seeing another feud would be awesome, especially if they were broken. But yeah, up next is Cena versus Roman Reigns. And now a lot of people are going to be going boo right now, but just imagine it. The top guy of the past 10 years, John Cena, facing what looks to be the top guy of the next 10 years in Roman Reigns. Now this could be basically passing of the torch, as sad it is to say, but Roman Reigns would win this, and Roman Reigns would go on to beat everyone else and become like a 26,000 time Universal Champion. But yeah, they could do a lot with this. It'd be a good feud. I think they'd have a great match. And yeah, passing of the torch, sadly. Speaking of Cena, I got another match here for John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, another passing of the torch on SmackDown, because Shinsuke Nakamura should be the face of the company. Roman Reigns shouldn't, Shinsuke should. And Shinsuke is way more talented than Roman Reigns, way more charismatic, and just all round better character than the Roman Reigns gimmick. And yeah, Cena vs Shinsuke would put on a 5-star match, 5-star feud, and I'd have Shinsuke of course going over, Cena passing the torch on SmackDown Live, and then Cena can go off, do some movies, go to Hollywood and leave. Please leave. I'm serious. Okay, speaking of Shinsuke, we've got a feud here with the phenomenal one, AJ Syles, for the WWE Championship. Now they had a match at Wrestle Kingdom 10, which was an amazing match, and now it's time for them to have another amazing match inside the WWE ring, and I'd have this at WrestleMania. WWE Championships on the line. AJ is defending against Shinsuke. Imagine it. This would sell out. This would be such an amazing match. AJ and Shinsuke, WWE Championship. Who does not want to see this feud or just a match? One-off match, a feud, doesn't matter. This would be amazing, and I'd love to see it. And up next we've got Kurt Angle versus Randy Orton for the United States Championship. Now, you're probably wondering, Randy Orton fighting for the US title? What? Yes, he is. I would have Randy Orton win this feud, win the title, just to bring some legitimacy back to the US title. Have a big guy win the title, really get the title over, and then have some really big matches, like upper main event type matches for this title, just to really cement it over to the fans, saying, hey, this is a legit title. Up next, the returning Crime Time to take on the Ascension for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Now, I know Crime Time isn't currently with the company, but I can see them returning in the future, because JTG has been in attendance quite a few times for Raw. So I do think a Crime Time return is possible, and I would love to see them go up against the Ascension. And I'd love to see the Ascension win the tag team gold, because I'm sick of seeing them getting jobbed out. They were so good in NXT. Yes, I'm one of those guys who says someone's better in NXT, but they truly were used a lot better in NXT. And yeah, I'd have the Ascension going over in this feud. And up next we have Sheamus versus Cesaro for the Intercontinental Championship. I know you're probably thinking, they already had 7 matches, and they're a tag team right now. Yes, I know, but this could be a really good feud. They had 7 amazing matches, and I feel they could have a few more. How I'd do this is have Cesaro win the title with Sheamus in his corner, and then Sheamus gets just really jealous, and Sheamus turns on him, and then boom, sets it up. Sheamus versus Cesaro, Intercontinental title. Doesn't matter who wins this, because after this feud, I would have Cesaro go on to feud with Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship, because it is about damn time we had Cesaro in the main event picture fighting for the main title, because he is that damn good. He would clash really well with Brock Lesnar with his strength and Brock's strength. That would be an amazing match to see, because Cesaro could outpower Brock. He could throw him around as well, and they could just have a really amazing match for the Universal Championship. Have Cesaro go over, don't even have to have him go over, just have him in the main event, just to cement him as a main eventer. And up next we've got Kurt Angle versus Triple H. Now, on Raw, I think everyone thinks they are planning to do this for SummerSlam, and I, for one, agree with this statement. Kurt Angle vs Triple H, I mean, the storyline's there, everything's setting up for it. Kurt Angle, Triple H, this will be an amazing match, with Kurt returning to the ring, Triple H basically returning to the ring since WrestleMania. And yeah, Kurt Angle is just an amazing wrestler. You can put him in the ring with anyone and he'll have a 5-star match, and have him with the game just as a return match will be amazing to see. The nostalgia fans will be creaming their pants. This will be awesome to see. And up next we got Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. Yes, they've had a few Raw matches, no title involved, and their matches have been pretty solid, but I think have them on a pay-per-view fighting for the title, things getting heated, things getting intense, this match would go off. And of course, WWE booking, they'd have Roman go over, but my booking, I would have the return of the Balor Club, have Finn Balor win by the club coming out and helping him get the win, have Finn turn heel, Universal Champion. That would be awesome to see. And then that would lead on to this next match, the Club versus the Shield. Now I don't have club figures, but just pretend. So yeah, as I was just saying, the club coming to the aid of Finn Balor at the previous pay-per-view, helping him get the title, and then on the few Raws, the Shield return, reunite, blah blah blah, fighting the club, 6-man tag, tornado tag, whatever you want, just the 6-man in the ring. It's gonna be awesome, and just amazing to see. I don't think anyone would complain with this. Awesome feud that would be. They could build it in so many different ways. And yeah, up next, rolling off with Finn Balor, we've got Balor versus Cesaro for the Universal Championship. Again, Cesaro in the main event, please, WWE, please. He's in my main event scene in SNA, and of course I'd love to see him in the WWE main event scene, fighting for the Universal Championship on Raw or the WWE title on SmackDown. But here against Finn Balor, they would have some amazing matches, some 5-star matches, just an all-in-all great feud they would have. Cesaro just needs to be in the main event. WWE, if you're seeing this, put Cesaro in the main event. Please. I said please. You gotta do it now. I said please. And up next we got AJ Syles defending the WWE title against Rusev. Now, AJ could basically fight anyone and it would be amazing. And I think Rusev, just the way he is, how crazy he is, how strong he is, and he's just such an amazing heel character. And I think having him go against AJ, this would be amazing. This would be funny. This would be just an epic match, epic feud. And just, yeah, AJ versus Rusev, I'd like to see that. And up next we got Miz and the Miztourage versus Luke Harper, Intercontinental Championship. You're probably thinking, this is random. What is this match? Now, I personally loved Luke Harper when he was fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. He was amazing. The discus clotheslines, the moves he was doing was so good. For a man of his size, it was just so good to watch. And I'd love to see him take on The Miz and win the Intercontinental Championship, because he needs another singles title run because he was so good. And yeah, up next we got the returning Boogeyman versus the new face of fear, follow the buzzers, blah blah blah, Bray Wyatt. Now these two are both weird, are both crazy. One eats worms, one eats, I don't know, probably normal food. But yeah, Boogeyman, Bray Wyatt, this would just be crazy to see. Boogeyman eating the worms and Bray would just like say hell no, and they'd put on a pretty good match. I'd think they'd put on a pretty good match. Not sure how many other people would like to see this, but yeah, Boogeyman vs Bray Wyatt, why not? And up next we got AJ Syles versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. Now, AJ and Orton, their careers have both went different paths, just kind of like the AJ Cena feud, but now with Randy Orton in Cena's place. And I think these two could have some amazing matches, just like AJ and Cena did. And because Randy Orton Randy Orton doesn't get as much credit as he deserves, because he has put in some pretty boring rivalries to say, and having him against AJ will bring out the best of him, and maybe fans will start to respect him again. And up next we got Dolph Ziggler vs Kevin Owens, WWE title. I'm not sure about you guys, but I'd love to see Dolph Ziggler have the WWE Championship at least one more time and have a decent sized title reign, and he could lose it here in this feud against Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens just he needs that title. Well, he doesn't need it, he's over as hell without it, but put the title on him and there you go. You're selling seats, you're selling tickets, you're selling merch, everyone's happy except Dolph Ziggler in this case because he's losing. But yeah, that would be an awesome feud to see. And moving on to our last feud, it is AJ Syles vs Kurt Angle. Yes, this has happened in TNA, but really, who watches TNA? This is WWE, and we want to see it in this ring. A four-sided ring we want to see this in. They can have an amazing match. Two of the greatest wrestlers ever, and I mean ever, stepping in the ring together, putting on a classic, putting on a clinic, teaching the kids this is how you wrestle. This would be an amazing feud. I would love to see it. I think everyone would love to see it. If you would not love to see it, then you are not a wrestling fan. Stop watching this video. I'm just kidding. Keep watching, please. Like the video, please. Okay, anyways, that's all the time I have for in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope some of these dream matches didn't trigger you too much. I hope some of them you agree with. Please comment down below. What dream match would you like to see happen in WWE? Also, remember to leave a like. It means a lot. Click that like button. Please, just do it. It's free. And subscribe. Subscribing's free. This ain't the WWE network. This is free. This is $0.00. So yeah, this is Suplex Network signing off. My camera's about to die.